Well, earlier this week, House Majority Leader Bruce Westerman announced he's running for the 4th District seat. He joins us now this morning to talk about his race for the 4th Congressional District seat. This is, of course, Tom Cotton's current seat against primary opponent Lieutenant Governor Mark Dar, who we had on the show yesterday morning. Thank you for joining us and making the drive from Hot Springs this morning.
Good morning, Mallory. It was a good morning to drive over.
Well, we appreciate you. And first of all, your son had an idea. He was watching yesterday. We want to make sure that your son gets some credit for what he thought of.
Yeah, he's volunteered for the Rice Depot before and was telling me about how great a program it is. So here's a $10 donation from College Fund Lawn Care.
That's sweet. How old is your son?
He's 17. He'll be a senior in high school this year. Eli, he wanted to give money from his business he started to do lawn care, and then there's $10 more from the other members of the family for the Rice Depot. A great program, and we're glad to support
We'll make sure this gets to the Rice Depot, and thank you to the whole Westerman family for doing that. Very kind. Let's talk about your run. You're currently the House Majority Leader. You've been a representative since 2010. Why did you want to run for this seat?
Well, a lot of the work that I've done in Little Rock, I've seen how that our hands are somewhat tied by the regulations coming down from the federal government. The opportunity arose with Tom Cotton announcing he's running for Senate. So just looking at the race, looking at my residence in Garland County, I think I've got what it takes to go and represent the people of Arkansas on the 4th District.
And Tuesday was your big announcement. Early in the week, just after you announced some shots between you and your primary opponent, Lieutenant Governor Mark Dar, about your vote on private option, some saying that you changed your vote with this election in mind. What would you have to say to that?
I would say I've been very consistent on the whole Obamacare issue and the private option. I worked very hard to try to come up with a solution with the Medicaid expansion. Some of my colleagues and I spent countless hours working on what eventually became the private option. Getting back to the top-down centralized government in Washington, we had what's known as the Good Friday memo when Kathleen Sebelius said, you can do something different, but it just has to be basically what Medicaid is. So our hands were tied there. I don't think the private option in the form that it came out was actually a major reform to the Medicaid system. I couldn't support it, so I came out against it and tried to stop it.
And finally, you are running for Congressman Tom Cotton's seat. How do your beliefs line up with his?
Well, Tom and I are both very conservative individuals. I think if people want to see how my beliefs are, they can look at my voting record in Little Rock. I've been very strong against tax increases. I've been strong against reducing government regulation, and also fighting for the rights so that the government treats our people fairly.
Well, Representative Bruce Westerman, thank you again for coming in this morning. We appreciate you. We did have his opponent, Lieutenant Governor Mark Dar, yesterday. We will continue to interview all of these candidates as it approaches 2014, right around the corner, or about a year and a few months away. When we come back, Greg.